Good morning and welcome to Mahala Monday, a very, very exciting episode coming your way. We are currently streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. My name is Dougal, and as always, Rhoda, morning.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Mahala Monday, everybody. An exciting, very exciting show today.
It is really great having you along with us. And as you know, this is an interactive show, of course. So not only is this our show, but it is pretty much your show as well. So you can be part of this. And you simply go to @Nickay Productions on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we've got a special guest coming up. But before we talk about what is in store for you today and what you can look forward to, first up, of course, you will see we're sporting these really fantastic t-shirts, and this is of course in support of the Tygerberg Hospital's Children's Trust. Now the reason we're wearing this is because the month of November is World Premature Month, and this is our way of making a difference, and more importantly, you too can make a very, very important a difference and play your part as well. So definitely support them. Go and get this t-shirt. It is World Premature Month, and then do what Rhoda do, because she's taken selfies and stuff of her, and you post it on their page. And what is that page, Rhoda?
That is right. It is www. You can get more information at tygerbergchildren.org.za just to get more information regarding how to win on the competition.
Yeah, so definitely do that. Absolutely a wonderful, wonderful organization and a major, major initiative. So World Premature Month, please, 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 again, go support the Tygerberg Hospital Children's Trust. So with that being said, of course, as you know, very, very exciting stuff always on Mahala Monday. But the first thing I want to mention to you that is NSFAS funding. And this is a very important date to take note of. The end of applications, well, the closure is the 30th of this month. So that is the final day, the 30th, and today being the 9th. So that leaves you with 21 days. So don't miss out on this opportunity. NSFAS applications closes on the 30th of this month, and this is of course for your funding. And what are the details for NSFAS?
Yeah, so the details for NSFAS, you can go to the email and email them directly at info@nsfas.org.za. And then you can call them on a toll-free number. So this is quite a long number, guys. So take note. 08000 67327. I'll repeat it. 08000 67320. And then for more information, you can go to www.nasfas.org.za.
And there we go. So as easy as that. Now you know the cutoff is the 30th. And on Mahala Monday, of course, you know we always bring you exciting subject matter. And more importantly, this is how you can make those informed decisions. And over the past couple of episodes, we've spoken to various different tertiary institutions. And our aim is, of course, to speak to as many as possible so you can make that informed decision. Now, more importantly, we're going to introduce to you today's guest. But don't forget, we're live on Facebook and on YouTube right now at Nickay Productions. Please, 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 we would like to hear from you. And whatever question you have, of course, we will gladly pose to our special guest. So without further ado, let's get our special guest on for today on Mahala Monday. Rhoda, today?
That's right. So today we will have West Coast College. And our person we will be speaking to is Ivan Swart. And he's the marketing manager of West Coast College. Ivan, welcome to Mahala Monday.
Morning, Ivan.
Oh, sorry, Ivan.
What a welcome. Thank you very much for welcoming me. It's a great pleasure to be here straight and live from the West Coast, coming to you guys, coming to everybody watching. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. And yeah, let's get this info shared.
Listen, that is a very warm West Coast greeting. So now we know who you are.
I just need the crayfish and the other fish, and then we're ready to go.
So joining us then, Ivan Swart is the marketing manager at the West Coast College, and we're going to find out everything about West Coast College this morning. And I remind you, of course, at Nickay Productions, that is how you get in touch with us. So Facebook, YouTube, whatever questions you have, please get that through to us so we can gladly pose those questions. But Ivan, let's start off at the beginning. Quickly.
That's
and
right.
Just sort of paint us a picture. What is West Coast College all about? What is your history? How long you guys been around? How many students you have? Where your campus is? Just a brief overview.
So West Coast College, we initially were satellite campuses of other TVET institutions that you guys already have interviewed and have spoken to. We have grown from a very little amount of students to now having over nearly 12,000 students at this point in time in totality. From small beginnings to big impact. That is what we have done, and that is how we have grown. We have 5 campuses stretching throughout the West Coast area. We have Atlantis campus, we have the Citrusdal campus in the beautiful Citrusdal area. Then we also have the Malmesbury campus, we have the Vredenburg campus, and then we have the Vredendal campus as well. So it's 5 campuses in the West Coast district servicing the West Coast area. To bring a change in the community and to bring a change to the lives of people that want to better themselves and better their futures. And that is our mandate, is to make an impact in the lives and the communities of our prospective students and the people in our communities itself.
Okay. So you got 5 campuses, and we know they're all in the West Coast area. 12,000 students, that's quite a number of students. And before we really get into the courses you offer, let me just quickly ask you, are your students predominantly, they all just come from the West Coast area, or do you have students from basically everywhere in South Africa?
Luckily for us, we have a good mix of local and out of provincial students. But our aim for this time around is to get our local students and to get them nurtured and to get them, give them the impact that they need to impact the nation at the end of the day. We have students that come from the Northern Cape. We have students that and stay in our Vredendal campus. We have students coming from Worcester area. We have students coming from the Cape Metropole area as well. So it's not just West Coast itself, but we do encourage students as well from the surrounding communities in our campuses to actually take this opportunity, because we are lucky enough to be the only TVET institution in this district, in this area, and we are the ones that can give them that opportunity to grow them and better their future. So if it's on your doorstep, why not go to that campus that's on your doorstep to better your future? So yes, we have a nice mix of students, like I said, from the metro, from other rural areas, but we also have a nice constituency of students that's coming from the areas itself, and we are focusing on those areas as well to get the students there and to grow their communities that they reach as well.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, Ivan. Just a quick one before we continue. I'd like to welcome these Hubert Paulson and Lynette September. Welcome to Mahala Monday, everybody. So yeah. Ivan, just a quick one. I just wanted to find out, and I'm so excited because especially on the West Coast, that, one of our areas as well that is quite far stretched, that the program, the West Coast is there available for all these students, and they need to take advantage of this. I just wanted to find out, so what programs do you guys offer at West Coast?
We offer a variety of programs. These programs are, of course, based, and it's also linked to the skills needed and the skills charter that we have received. It's skills and programs that we have heard and that we have found from the department and also from the local businesses. So we cater for programs specifically that will add value to the community that we are in, and that will actually give the students the opportunity to grow within the communities that they live. That's why I said previously that that we focus on the communities and we serve the communities around us. So we offer programs in the business sector, which include hospitality and catering, HR, financial management. We also offer tourism at our Vredenburg campus. We offer engineering programs, engineering studies. We offer skills programs for students that are currently employed, but also want to improve on certain topics, on certain areas of study. And then also we offer programs that are aligned with the department. So a lot of programs, and we have a Center of Specialization in pipe fitting. We are one of the privileged colleges to have been awarded the title of Center of Specialization for pipe fitting. Now, pipe fitting is part of the engineering manufacturing side of skills, and we have what we call a joint a joint way of a dual way of studying. In other words, the students go and work, and then when they work, they also go back to the campus and do the practical experience on campus, what they've been taught, and then implement that, what they've been taught, in the industry itself. And next year, we're very, very excited to say that we are launching our entrepreneurship hub within the Vredenburg area. That is going to be very, very exciting. So I can just say, watch our social pages for that, and get and keep it logged onto that for more information. We're looking at doing we have renewable energy for those of the people interested in renewable energy and the green economy. Our Citrusdal campus is going to be changed into a fourth industrial revolution campus that will include renewable energy. It will include robotics. So 2021 for us as West Coast College is an exciting year. Exciting things are happening, and it's going to happen, and we want to invite everybody to be a part of it.
Well, you know what, Ivan, that is definitely exciting, and I'm looking at some of your slides, and we definitely want to talk about the Industrial Revolution and all of that, the fourth Industrial Revolution, as you mentioned, and we're definitely going to touch base with that. But just going back to some of the courses that you offer. So we know now you've got 5 different campuses. Does this mean that the campus in Citrusdal, they specialize only in a certain field, and the one in Malmesbury will only specialize in a certain field?
You will find with our college that there's a lot of duplication because it's a rural community that we're serving, and because we have done our homework and we have seen the need within a specific community, we have found and we have stipulated the specific programs within the community that will, of course, like I said, better the community, and that is needed. For example, we would not do a specific program if the student cannot be absorbed within the industry that is surrounding, or the companies and businesses surrounding the specific community that they are studying in. So, for example, we have programs that are the same through all 5 of our campuses, but then at our Malmesbury campus, we have a hospitality kitchen that we are very, very proud of. At our Vredenburg campus, as I've said, we have the Center of Specialization for Pipe Fitting, and we have tourism there. At Citrusdal, it's the renewable energy. In Vredenburg, we have education and development, which is also very, very interesting for students that would like to go into that study field. And then, Atlantis as a construction site that is also linked to it, that we have a construction campus that we have linked to that. So it's all programs that you will find that there are some programs that are duplicated because of the need of the community, but also as a result of the developments within the community, we have specialized programs, as I've mentioned.
Now, just a quick question on the subject matter of renewable energy. Is that a 1-year, 3-year course? What is the qualification?
So the Renewable Energy Program is part of our NCV electrical program, and that is a 3-year program that gives the students an opportunity to complete an equivalent of grade 12 in 3 years. That then will allow them to go and either progress into another field of study, or then if they would like to go into that specific field of work as well. So that is the NCV component, but the other campuses also offer what we call the NATED programs. Now, the NATED programs is programs that students need to have grade 12 to complete, and where the NCV program is a 3-year program, the NATED programs, the N4 to N6 is a program that is 18 months, and then we give students the opportunity to do 18 months practical, and after they have submitted their proof of evidence of that practical, they then can apply for a national diploma in that specific field of study. And then the engineering side of things, we have an N1 to N3 program that allows students to complete that and become absorbed into the engineering field and then work within the engineering sector, which is 3 trimesters. So it's 1 trimester for N1, 1 trimester for N2, and 1 trimester for N3. And that's basically where you can do it within a year of study. So that engineering program. So those are just some of the opportunities. Then we also have learnerships for people learnerships are offered all around the campuses, such as our ECD, which is very, very interesting. Our early childhood development learnerships, that's also available. So yes, it's from like I said, from from the renewable energy, which is 3 years, to short programs. We cover everything, and we cover it to support the community that we live and that we breathe as a united institution with our communities.
Oh.
That now also we just want to quickly touch base, and you certainly have a vast array of different programs, which is absolutely brilliant. And I like the way that you said that it is there, and you support the community, and also you're very much involved. But let's talk about the students here, because and talk about student support. Is that something that comes from your institution as well, in terms of academic support as well as beyond academic support?
So student support for us is it's an integral part. So we get the student to apply and to register, and then it is the student support team's mandate to see that the students are holistically developed. It's not just focused on development of academics, but also holistic development with regards to culture, with regards to be exposed to different things, leadership, for example. All those things are encompassing within the student support's mandate. So student support gives the student the opportunity to get academic support, like I just mentioned, academic support if they are struggling to actually get acquainted with specific topics, or they're struggling with regards to possibly even writing examinations. Then we can appoint scribes. We can assist them to get that content done and covered. Then we also have student support officers that help with the physical support as well. So or emotional support. So if there's problems, for example, students that have now just finished grade 9 that can study our NCV programs, to cross over from school into a college, it's a big step. It's a different step. It's different. It's new. And the student support team is there to actually help and assist them to get that crossover done, to get that understanding of what the difference is between college and between school, and to support them with that exchange, with that crossover into the new their new future, which is the college. Student support also helps with, like I said, cultural development. So every year we have cultural events. We have events that students can actually express themselves, poetry, in dance, in drama, in singing. We have a huge cultural day event, heritage day event, sorry, that exposes the culture of our students and their roots. And then you will find that the students can participate in, like I said, the dance, the drama. But the highlight is, of course, our choirs. We have great choirs. We have very talented students that sing anything from like everything, yes, everything and more. And we are so proud of them. These students link up and they practice them. They've really practiced to be the best. And of course, you get awarded for these things. We've got competitions, we've got sporting that they also can that the student support looks after. So we have netball, we have rugby, we have soccer, which is very, very big for us. And we do that inter-college as well, not just inter-campus, but also inter-college. So we play against other colleges as well. So you can be seen and you can get that exposure at West Coast College. And then, of course, leadership development. The student support office, the student support team looks after the leadership development. So the SRCs are under them, the student representative councils. That's part of their mandate to grow, nourish, and to actually guide these young leaders to bloom within their time at the college and to become part of the leadership structure at the college itself.
Wow, Ivan, I'm very impressed. There's something I do believe in, and you need to be academically and basically also sports as well, and bringing in the culture and all of that. I'm quite impressed. So, and I like the idea of the fact that obviously when these kids are coming from school, the school environment to college is obviously so different. And being the support there to be able to assist them, because many a times they actually leave and they're not still 100% sure which way to go, and they choose subjects necessarily or a career that might not be what they want. And I mean, looking at this, obviously they're being held by the hand to say, okay, you know, let's look at what you can do and cannot do, and look at the other opportunities that's there for them to actually look at a career that will suit them with their personality. And I'm just loving the fact that it is so, your services you offer to these students are so vast and so balanced. And, you know, in life, I feel, Dougal, that you need to be balanced, you need to be fit, you need to be able to, you know, read your education, and keeps you on top of your game at the end of the day.
It does, and yeah, you certainly have a huge amount of activities, if I can call it that, that is part of this. But also, if you've just joined us, you're watching Mahala Monday live on Facebook and on YouTube. We are streaming, and any questions that you might have with us, of course, is Ivan Swart. He's the marketing manager at West Coast College, and we're talking all things West Coast College this morning, which is obviously situated in one of the most beautiful parts of our country. So we're definitely something for you to check out. Also joining us, and we can see we've got another viewer in as well, and we'll try and do some shout outs here and there where we can. And I see we've got Heidi Itzen joining us this morning, so hello.
Yeah,
Nice to have you along with us as well. So I wanted to talk to you about something specific, because I know this is something that is important to any prospective student, and especially somebody that does not maybe immediately come from your campus area, so somebody that is beyond that. So let's say somebody from KwaZulu-Natal or Mpumalanga, or it doesn't matter where you're from. Is there any sort of programs or assistance that you offer for in terms of accommodation for students that come from far wide? Is there some sort of network that you could tap into? And then after that, I want to ask you about funding, but let's talk accommodation first, Ivan.
Accommodation at West Coast College. From our 5 campuses, 3 of our campuses have West Coast College linked accommodation. The other 2 campuses have private accommodation. In other words, we have a network of people that we do interact with, that we know are providers of good quality accommodation. We will not actually even let people go to accommodation, of course, that we don't see fit from a private perspective. But like I just said, there are two campuses that do not have official West Coast College or West Coast College residents. The others that do have are our Citrusdal campus, our Vredenburg and our Vredendal campus. Those have West Coast College linked accommodation. And so just so that the viewers and those watching it understand that the accommodation, we do give preference to our NCV program students. So in other words, it's the programs that I mentioned earlier that are 3 years. Afterwards, you have an equivalent of grade 12 that you can study further within another institution, or then you have that qualification. So we are our first choice to get into our accommodation is NCV students. And then after that, we look at our N4 to N6 program students. So those students, of course, stay, like I said, for 18 months, which is a bit longer than the engineering students. Our engineering students, unfortunately, we do not offer West Coast College accommodation for them, and they need to then have other alternate arrangements that they need to make. And as I mentioned also, that the Atlantis campus and the Malmesbury campus, those 2 campuses will have private accommodation from private suppliers that we as the college would link them up with should they want to get accommodation in those areas.
Okay, so you certainly have a vast network of assisting students with accommodation. Now let's talk funding, because this is always a hot topic. And students, is there ways in which you assist prospective students with funding?
So we are privileged to have, be partnered with NSFAS, and you just in your intro mentioned about the NSFAS applications. NSFAS applications, like you mentioned, and I just would like to reiterate to everybody, it closes the 30th of November, and we advise everybody that would like to study at the college to apply now or apply ASAP after the show, of course, not during the show, after the show. So they can apply, and then they can study with that funding. They can study any of our ministerial programs, which is our N4 to N6 programs, our engineering N1 to N3 programs, as well as any of the NCV programs that we have on offer. Regarding the occupational programs and funding, we are in the privileged position of having very close partnerships with other providers and other sector education and training authorities or CETAs. Those relationships then flourishes into opportunities where we give these short skills programs the opportunities to students that they can actually come and study for free. So I would advise anybody that would like to get to know the college better, keep an eye on our socials. That we usually post if there's internships, or we usually post if there's study opportunities, funded study opportunities available that people can actually chase and become skilled and get that specific content behind them to become citizens and contributing citizens to the economy of South Africa.
Okay, Ivan, brilliant. I wanted to find out as well, once you got your qualifications, you're ready to go and work, is there a program or is any way that you guys assist in the placement of these students once they've actually qualified?
Well, Rhoda, we are very, very happy to say that we are one of the top performing placement colleges within the 50 TVET colleges nationally.
Wow.
We have been recognized by various departments as well. We have won awards in that case, in that instance as well. So yes, we do, to answer your question, yes, we do have a placement opportunity or a placement department whose sole plan it is to get those students, to get them their practical qualification, to get the students that have received their practical qualification, their qualification, get them the practical experience they need. We have seen many of our students that are currently in those practical environments being given the opportunity to work within those companies, and they have grown and grown. Some of them studied financial management with us in the TVET sector. They are currently financial managers and people that have been appointed permanently within those jobs. So yes, we are very, very proud of our placement department and their hard work that they put in to get the students placed and to get them those practical experience, but not even just the native in those 18 months and the engineering programs, but also our NCV programs. We give those students studying office administration the opportunity to come and or to go out and get that experience, to put it on their CV, to actually gain a better understanding of their environment, but also become more employable because of the experience they have received.
Oh, wow.
Well, that is
Brilliant.
definitely fantastic. We also saw, like in one of your slides, and one of the things you have a college of choice for 2019 World Skills SA bronze medalist, Siyabonga Mahala. So that is something that definitely gets a person quite excited, right?
Yeah, no, we are very, very proud of Siyabonga. Siyabonga was a student that came from Bloemfontein. He wanted to study. And like you mentioned earlier, it's not just students from our own province, it's across, but like I said, so he came and he wanted to study. He wanted to study engineering, and we gave him the opportunity to study at our Vredenburg campus. We saw his skill, we saw his drive, we saw his passion, and he actually went on to compete in the World Skills competition in 2009 in Durban, the South African competition, and he walked away with a bronze medal. And he's currently employed. He is currently working. He's been placed by our placement department, we just also need to say thank you to all the companies that are assisting us in placing our students, because without them, the success story like Siyabonga could not be told. The success story of a student that didn't know where he wanted to be in his life, and then he ended up being a bronze medal champion because of the exposure that these stakeholders and these companies given him, and the practical experience and the teachers and the lecturing staff gave him. These are the success stories that we need to tell in these times of uncertainty, in these times of sadness, in these times of loss. In some instances, we need to tell and say these stories so that we can build each other and see that there still is hope. Siyabonga is the story that we want to tell, and is a story that we will continue to tell, even though it would be old and grey maybe, but we will still tell the story.
Brilliant, brilliant.
I like that because you're saying exactly what is important. You got to celebrate the successes. We certainly do. And that is definitely something to be amazingly proud of. So very well done. Very well done to you. And also very well done to Siyabonga.
Yeah. So Ivan, you know, there's so many students at the end of the day that necessarily can't make it to these institutions, especially on the West Coast. Is there by any chance like distance learning or online learning, anything that you guys offer for those students?
At the moment, we are busy working within our means and within the college to get our online distance learning or online learning platform up and running. At this point in time, we have not. We are still, like I said, working on that. So at this point, no. But yeah, we do have students that are requesting it. So I just want to say, watch this space. It is coming. It's going to be awesome.
Brilliant.
And we, of course, need your support as the communities, as those people watching to use those platforms in future as well, and to actually sign up for those programs. So keep watching the space. We will inform, keep watching our socials. We will inform you when we have that ready. But at this moment, Rhoda, no, we don't have that ready at the moment. But we are working towards it because we are working towards becoming more tech savvy. We are working becoming more COVID savvy in that case as well. So yeah, I mean, COVID-19 has thrusted us from 0 to hero within a couple of months, and we need to grow on that because we can't just have pockets of excellence. We need to be excellent throughout, and that is what we are striving to be because we are an institution of excellence at the end of the day.
You know what? I was thinking about it. I was actually going to ask you, why should people choose West Coast College? What puts you apart? And you know what? And one of the things you just mentioned, that you're constantly striving for excellence. So I would assume that would be part of our answer. But to formally ask you, why should somebody choose West Coast College? What puts you apart from it?
As I've said, we are the TVET provider within the West Coast region. We are on the doorstep of this very rural area, but we are situated within the area to service the community. So that's one. Another thing that that's unique to us is, like I said, we are the college of choice for our World Skills bronze medalists, which actually speaks to the quality of lecturing staff, the quality of facilities that we have available that we could give your student, your child, your future prospective student. We can give that opportunities to them too, to be exposed to such instruments, such quality of classrooms that we have available. And of course, the subject matter is the same throughout, but the lecturing staff that present these are at such a quality that we could give those students an opportunity to participate in World Skills. We are also the college that has been given, like I said, the affirmation of being a pipe fitting center of specialization. We're also, believe it or not, a center of excellence in welding. So we have that under our belt as well, and we're continuously striving to get more recognition for what we do to our lecturing staff. So again, it speaks about our lecturing staff and the quality thereof. We're also an award-winning college, like I mentioned earlier, with regards to placement. So students can know that when they walk in at West Coast College at the end of the day, when they walk out, the possibility of them being employed is so much greater and it's so much better. And being given the opportunity to work with such a department, myself now with the World Department, the Work Integrated Learning and Placement Department, these students can get the opportunity to have those practical experience as well. And yeah, there's the list can go on and on. We are building the community, one brick, one lecturer, one learner at a time, one student at a time. And yeah, these are just some of the highlights that I can give you that make us unique, which I believe all colleges are unique in their own right. And you guys have given all the others such great exposure and such great time to tell our story. And our story is unique in that sense. And our story reaches our community. So that's why I believe that we are unique in our own way with these things and more, but the other people need to come and check it out for themselves to see what we are unique and how we are unique.
No, it is definitely sounds exciting. And you know what? All we can say is, and it is amazing to hear you so passionately speaking about any institution that has really got it as part of their values to try and make a difference to the immediate community. We often hear that, people say that, but you've mentioned it several times. So that really stands out for me as part of this as well. So yeah, and we're going to talk about when your applications wrap up, and also, and I want you to give the details as well. Anything you wanted to add, Rhoda?
Oh, yeah. No, I was quite excited as well, just listening to you now. And I must say, you know, it's caught me off guard, not knowing, and we've been working with West Coast for some time now and doing your institution's graduation as well. I mean, all of this information I didn't even know. And I'm so happy and so proud to be able to have this platform for you to be able to show off and tell all those students out there, you know, what is available for them. And I'm quite proud about this. Yeah.
Thank you. But we want to thank you, Rhoda, and thank you guys at Nickay and the productions team, and you all just for giving us the opportunity, because like I said, these are the stories that need to be told. These are the answers that need to be given. These are the pathways that need to be created for us to build beyond where we are at now. And a student that is sitting there, we are one nation, we are one community, we are one person away as well from connecting each other, and with this we can connect, and I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity from our side. I mean, this is something that we just want to share with everybody, and it's not about just sharing our uniqueness, but also sharing of who we are as a college.
That is certainly important.
So true.
So applications are open now for you for next year, and when do they close?
Applications for 2021 is indeed open. We're so excited to announce that our applications have gone live. It's gone online. Again, like I said, COVID-19 has pushed us from 0 to hero within a couple of months. And we have, in the beginning of the year, we didn't think this. We thought it would be something that we would like to do. And then boom, COVID-19 happened. People don't want to use paper anymore. People don't want to be interacting in that much. So yeah, we went live online. People can apply online. They can go to our website. They can click on the return to our main website block, which is, there's 3 divisions. That's one of the divisions. And then under students, they can go to apply, and then they can apply online. Applications close the 30th of November.
Okay,
Let me say the 30th of November.
That's coming fast.
Wow.
It's coming fast. We are seeing a great uptake in applications, but we are just putting in the invite out there, guys. If you snooze, you lose. We don't delay. Apply today. It's online. The information is available on our website, on our Facebook pages as well. And yeah, we want to just invite everybody, apply ASAP, and then we will take it from there. You will be notified on your application when we have done our selection processes. That's coming after that. So yeah, apply, click, flick, and it's done.
All right. Listen, before you go, we just got a question from a viewer that Rhoda is going to post to you quickly.
Yeah, that's right. So we got a question from Ramon Winvogel. Can I apply for the 2nd semester, or is registration open once a year? And they're very keen.
That's a great question. So let me explain it to you this way. Applications for NCVs, we have only one intake for NCV, just so that everybody understands. That will be done annually, and that will be done once a year. Semester 2 applications. So there's 2 semesters. Semester 1 applications are currently open. So if you would like to apply for semester 2, I would advise that you watch the space, and you need to chat with us to see when our applications for semester 2 will be available. Currently, we are looking at semester 1 intakes as well, and then also our trimesters. At the moment, trimester 1 intake is open. So if you want to apply for trimester 2 or trimester 3 next year, we would advise that you contact us either at the central office or watch our social media platforms to be updated on that and our website.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
And just to wrap up, Ivan, what is your website and where can people go?
My advice would be to go to the website as well as the number. So I would like to give you that number as well. So our website is www.westcoastcollege.co.za. That's westcoastcollege.co.za. And then alternatively, they can contact the central office. It's 022 482 1143. I'll just repeat the number. It's 022 482 1143.
Excellent, excellent. Ivan Swart, Marketing Manager for West Coast College. It was now a real pleasure having you here with us this morning and explaining everything about West Coast College. I am certainly much more enlightened than what I was when the day started off. I know a little bit more now about West Coast College. So thank you very much for your time. But I must say, we've been asking you all the questions. Do you have any questions for Rhoda? Don't ask me.
Dougal.
Ask her.
No, it's always a pleasure working with you guys. It's a great pleasure to be working with you, sir, because I've seen you, and it's a great pleasure, and I wish you guys all the best for the future. This is a sterling project. It's different, it's new, and I think it's what we need. And again, thank you, and all of the best from us to you. Thank you guys, and have a lovely time, and we'll speak soon, hopefully, and we'll chat again, and we'll share what we do with you guys in the future.
Excellent, man.
Thank you, Ivan. Thank you.
Ivan, we're really looking forward to that, and from our side as well, we're just wishing you guys the best. And I hope you're going to be struggling for months and months and months just with enrollments.
Oh, most
You
definitely.
really get flooded. That is what we're hoping for.
I take that, and I put it in my heart. Thank you very much. Speak life, brother. Speak life.
Yes, speak.
Listen,
That's so
it's
true.
a real pleasure having you here with us, and we wish you all the best. And thank you so much for your
Thank
time
you.
as well to be part of it. So, Rhoda, there we have it. westcoastcollege.co.za. That is where you go for all the information that you need on West Coast College.
That is
now,
right.
And the important thing is 30th of November.
30th of November. Don't forget, guys. Take advantage of the opportunity. Do not sleep on this one.
Yeah. So you simply go to www.westcoastcollege, which is one word, .co.za, and you'll find out all the details, different courses. And we know now a couple of things. So they got plus minus 12,000 students. There's
That's
5
right.
campuses all across the West Coast. Real specialization in different courses as well. Award winners as well. And all of that makes things easy. And if you go to any of the different campuses as well, they have a network of accommodation suppliers. So it doesn't really matter from which part you come from. The most important thing is the 30th of November. You need to get it in. And if you're going to study something and you want a bit of a change of scenery, and this is, do you know what, from a personal perspective, this is part of what studying is, you know. Great if you do it on your doorstep, but also if you're coming from geographically further, it is great because you get exposed to something different.
Most definitely.
And nobody is friendlier than anywhere else than on the West Coast, trust me on that. So that is definitely one that you want to do. So to Ivan Swart, thank you so much again for being with us here on Mahala Monday, and we hope the information that we had for you this morning definitely finds you useful. So www.westcoastcollege.co.za. You also gave a phone number, which was...
That's right, and that was 022 482 1143. Don't forget.
Yeah. So that's where we leave today, but more importantly, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your participation today. I almost said interpretation. I think I did it. But anyway, just got the tongue. Monday, new week. Thank you for your participation. 2 important things, though, of course. So as a West Coast College, applications close on the 30th of November. Don't forget, for the National Student Funding Aid Scheme, NSFAS, 30th of November, that is the cutoff. So you got to get your applications in, and simply go to nsfas.org.za for all the details on that. And don't forget, like Rhoda, you can take your selfies with your shirt to support the Tygerberg Hospital Children's Trust. There we go. The Tygerberg Hospital Children's Trust, to support them. Take the selfies and post it on your social media as you walk, because it is November, the month of World Premature Awareness Month. So we're certainly, please, please, please support them and get this t-shirt. You got to do that.
That's right. Thank you, guys. And, well, that's Mahala for you. That was a fabulous, fabulous show. And thank you again, Ivan. And everybody else, have a fabulous day. And don't forget, our next show is at 10:15. And we're speaking to College of Cape Town.
Okay. College of the Mother City. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
That is coming up shortly at 10:15 from all of us here at Mahala Monday. For now, thank you for watching. Remember to like this video, share it.
And subscribe and hit the bell.
Until next time.
See you. Bye.